N5 volume of prisms and cylinders. Like I've said in previous lessons, a prism and a cylinder are pretty much treated the same way. Just a cylinder has a circular base. Now remember, a prism can be a rectangular prism, a triangular prism, or any other kind of anything like that. You just got to know what the shape of the base is to be able to do this. So for both of these, basically, if you were ever to see or to look it up, it would be volume equals big B, little h. Now, big B stands for area of the base. Okay, so what's the shape of this base? It's a circle. So how do you find the area of a circle? Pi r squared and then we put a height with it to be able to fill it. Now let's see. So this is area of the base, big B, and then the h is always going to be there also. So we have 3.14. What is your radius? Your diameter is 8, so your radius is 4. We're going to square that, and we're going to multiply it by 7. So 3.14 times 4 squared times 7. 351.68 millimeters cubed, because remember, volume is cubic. So volume of a square prism is big B, little h. The big B is that right there. And how do we find that? Base times height of the square. And then this height is of the cube. So 4 times 4 times 4 is 64 feet cubed. So we have a rectangular base. So big B is going to be 10 times 5, which is 50. And then 50 times 13, which is 650 yards cubed. Big B, little h, so pi r squared h, 3.14 times 2 squared times 5, 420. 3.14 times 20, 62.8 inches cubed. And now we have work. No, we don't. I don't know why I said that. All right. So now we're going to work backwards. The volume is 1469.52 cubic feet. What is the radius? Okay, so we have a cylinder. So the volume is big B, little h, or pi r squared, that's a square, h. They already give us the volume. We know 3.14. We don't know the radius, but we do know the height. Okay, so 1469.52. I'm going to multiply what I can on the right side. So 3.14 times 13 is 4082 r squared. Now the goal is to get r by itself. Right now the r is being squared, and then we multiply by 40.82. The last thing we did was multiply by 40.82, so we are going to undo that. So 1469.52 divided by 40.82 equals 36. So r squared equals 36. If r squared equals 36, we still need r. So what do? We square root both sides, and our r is 6. And we wanted the radius, so we found the radius. So it's 6 feet, not 6 feet cubed, because the volume is what's cubed. The radius is a length. It's just one dimension. Okay, we're going to find the volume of this triangular prism. So the volume is big B, little h, and the big B is a triangle. So how do we find the area of the triangle? Base times height divided by 2. Now this is just of the triangle, not of the prism. So what's the base of the triangle? 15. The height is 14, and we divide by 2. 105. So this is 105, and then the height is 8, because if we laid it down on the triangle, then it would be 8 meters high. So that would be 840 meters cubed. Word problem. The cylinder has a height of 6. Yards and a radius of 6.6 yards. What is the volume? So volume is big B, little h. Big B in this case is a cylinder, so it's a circle. So pi r squared. So 3.14 times 6.6 squared. 3.14 times 6.6 squared. 136.7784. I'm not going to round until the very end. And then the height is 6. 8, 20 point to the nearest hundredth, 67 yards cubed.